I just got done with a video on Grave of Venom 9 with its free-to-play comp without having legendary gear on your tank. You can do 9. It's not that bad to do 9, so go check out that video if you haven't seen it. What we're going to talk about right now is why you're not doing the same amount of damage as somebody else with the same exact team, and you're wondering why you're not doing their damage and why you're not surviving like they're surviving. This is the same way in every single gacha game that I've ever played, and now that I'm farming a lot of legendary gear, if you've forgotten about this or you've never played this type of game before, it's all about percentage-based things on your heroes. 40% HP. If I put flat HP on him, it lowers his HP by almost a third. Yeah, definitely a third. If you put this defense percentage on somebody that needs defense, or even on my Horus here, if I go to flat defense, it makes him so gimped. And in here with DPS, everywhere we need DPS, right? We need DPS on the Vortex boss. Maybe somebody's beating you out there. We need DPS when we go into the heretical runes and fight those phoenixes. We need a lot of DPS there to take down the little baby ones and then to take down the boss. Coming up in the game, this wasn't a big deal. When we had rares, when we had epics, there were actually times that we wanted flat defense or flat attack, that it actually made sense to do that. Now that we're at the end game, you never want flat unless it's somebody like this. If I have a level 60 or a level 70, and I've shown you this in a lot of my videos, level 60 or 70 that doesn't have really good base stats, and I want to make sure that they have low HP so that this wisp will hit the person with the lowest HP on my team, but I want her to be able to take that hit, so I'll put her in flat defense if her defense isn't that high. But now we're to the point that we're making level 100 heroes, and we have legendary gear. In 2 days from now, if you don't know, we're going to have a massive drop rate on legendary gear. I've got a video about that on all the drop increases for stage 7, 8, and 9. If you've been playing for 30 days, it's always at the 30-day mark in Dragonheir Silent Gods. Right at that 30-day, all the legendary drops increase massively. And that'll happen for me in 2 days on my server. So I'm getting ready for it. And I'm looking at the gear. Definitely pay attention to this. Make sure you're doing percentage based. The only thing that's flat based is enlightenment. There are enlightenment chess pieces. Keep those because you might have somebody that needs enlightenment. Somebody like Twitch. He's a rat with the 2 bolters. That guy needs enlightenment very much to make him really deal some damage. So keep those in case you run into somebody that do need those pieces, but get rid of all those other flat ones. The flat ones are not good. These are always flat, right? Always flat attack here, always flat HP here, but all the other ones down here on your chest piece and also on your wrist, your hands, these are percentage based. We got crit percentage there and attack percentage. To give you an idea of what I'm talking about, let's go over here and put a flat attack on the chest piece and look at the difference in attack. 500, this one drops at 509. I guess this one had some attack. Yeah, well, this one had 20% additional attack below. That's why. Okay, so this one drops you by 509. And if I had 2 of these with attack percentage, or if I had 2 with flat attack, it would be a massive difference. You're not going to be able to compete with somebody in arena because they're hitting you much harder in arena. You're not going to be able to compete with them on the Vortex boss because they're doing way more damage than you. Maybe your Garius isn't healing as much as he should with his defense-based healing. He's the radiant tank, right? That heals everybody on the whole entire screen. Get him defense percentage down here on these. These are always flat, right? Flat attack, flat defense, flat HP, but you can get really good multiple hits in percentages still. So keep an eye out for those. Just like we saw with this piece here, it made it so much stronger with this 20% additional attack. So if you can find pieces up here at the top that have that additional attack, additional HP, whatever stat you're looking for, like this, with this 1 hit into HP, and then it's got really good flat defense, that's a nice defensive piece. Really nice piece to put on somebody that you want to survive. So start paying attention to those percentages. I guarantee you're going to up your damage and you're going to up your survivability. Short and sweet, everybody. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you all in a video soon.